I am writing my first book.
The Mutua's G's family, welcome.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Mutuas and this is the Mutuas world. So today I have a different topic. It is about my work, what I do, and this one excites me because it's one of my long-term projects. So from the title of this video, you can see I am writing my first book. It's a journey that started way back in 2018. So I welcome you, and before we get into the details about this book and its nitty-gritties, if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe. Yeah, click this subscription button below here and like this video, give it a thumbs up, and you can share with your friends and family to support us. Welcome. Writing a book is no joke. It takes time because as a writer you have to knit your ideas well, you have to filter some, and writing involves a lot of creativity. You have to engage yourself so much. Writing requires creativity, so um, it needs a lot of energy, hard work, and consistency. In my case, I started writing this book in 2018, just before I started courting my wife. And today is the last day of July 2021. So from 2018 to 2021, you have to be very patient. From the onset, I decided to write a short book, but one which is rich in thoughts, philosophies, and generally my perspectives about life. Yeah, so this is the first of many. I have so many ideas uh, regarding future books. I've never published a book, not even a journal. I'm learning firsthand because I have never had this experience of writing or either publishing a book. The name of my book, or the title to my book, is In the Mind of a Boy. You know, it all boils down from here. And so the title I thought um, should be In the Mind of a Boy. What does he really want? So that's the topic to my book. Yeah, because as a young man, I've had this myriad of ideas about how life is and how life should look like. Yeah, and some of these ideas are conflicting. So, and it's our mind that processes so much about our lives. So I thought I should write a book with a title In the Mind of a Boy. Basically, this book captures my experiences in life, growing up from humble backgrounds, going to school with a lot of challenges and difficulties, and eventually joining the university here in town. It was such a torturous journey. So it captures some of those moments, and I want to share with fellow men and fellow boys out there. Why did I decide to write a book about boys or men in generally? Um, there's a lot of literature out there. There are so many books about women empowerment, and girls, but it's rare to find a book that exclusively focuses on boy child or men in general. And I decided to write this to be a first among many to discuss about the challenges, the fears, the dreams, and what really actually goes through our minds as we grow up and as we try to navigate this murky life. Yeah, because like in our country, Kenya, uh, the boy child has faced a lot of challenges, starting with neglect, unemployment, uh, unequal job opportunities, so much low self-esteem because of lack of mentors, and generally I've seen um, Kenyan men are suffering, I included, because of unfair treatment in interviews where looks sometimes come before um, brains, especially in the media industry. So I've decided to write this book and give the boy child a voice. And my goal was to inspire my fellow men. So this book has taken me um, years to write. Right now, I'm around page 60. I wanted it to be less than 100 pages, and I prefer the 60 to 70 pages to be an appropriate length of this book, such that if somebody lands on my book, reads it from the start to the end. So that was the idea. I don't know whether publishers will accept it, being short as it is, but the ideas are rich. And I wanted this book to be out by the end of 2020. But 2020 was a difficult year for all of us. You can agree with COVID and everything that came about. I wasn't even able to write as much as I wanted in 2020. So this is 2021. I'm finalizing, and after I am through with writing, because I'm just almost done, I will take a sabbatical and edit it from the start to the end. The book has 8 chapters. You will see them, and the first chapter deals with who is a boy and the excitement that comes around uh, getting a boy child. So I'm not trying to preempt what is in this book. And the last chapter of this book will be about mentorship, why mentorship is important to the boy child. So it's mentors, the shapers of destiny. That's the title of the last chapter, or the name of the last chapter. So these are 8 short chapters which tries to condense um, my like entire life in less than 60 pages. So I'm excited about this book, and I know it will bring impact not only in my life but the lives of my fellow men out there. So why did I decide to write a book? I decided to write a book to bequeath the future generation something. When I will be out of this world, I'll not go with all my knowledge, with all my skills, with all my experiences. At least there will be a reference about my life. So I said I will not wait to be 50 or 60 to write this book. I don't want people to write my biography while I can write. Yeah, and right from primary school, I was a good student of English. I even scored an A minus in KCSE, and I'm not bragging, it's the truth. And if you want to confirm, ask one of my former classmates, and they will tell you I was a strong student of the English language and literature. So I decided to write this book because I have, or I believe I have what it takes to write a good book. Far from that, I have been writing since 2016. I have been doing freelance writing. So, even as I plan to retire from freelance writing, I decided I should have something to hold on to. So, I'll tell people besides the writing, I also wrote a book about myself to inspire boys out there and generally men and get to know the challenges that we pass through and what we imagine life should look like. As I have told you, I've never published a book. I'm trying to link up with people who have published their books before me. Yeah, and one of the guys that I believe will be my first stop is Samuel Kancha. Samuel Kancha is a life coach and a mentor who has written not one or two books. He has written a couple of books. And my favorite from his library is Fashioned for Life. That was his debut book. So I'm planning one of these fine days to have a sit down with this amazing gentleman. Although he has a busy schedule because he does mentorship across the country, and get some nuggets about publishing. And if you're out there and you have ever published, especially online in Amazon, I still want to link up with you and see what we can do about this book, because I want it to be online as much as it will be out here in hard copy. Yeah, so this book is exciting and I can't wait to finish, edit, and submit my draft to a publisher. So, as I said, the book's name is In the Mind of a Boy, What Does He Really Want? And I'm the author. What do you think about that? Writing a book, is it a nice idea or a bad idea? But at least I'm so happy that I'm doing this in this particular time, in this particular season. Yeah, before I get more experiences in this life that I'm living. Yeah, so support me to get this book published. If you are out there and you have ever published, it's my appeal that you hold me by the hand and lift me up there and enable me to navigate this new journey that I am in. And with that, I hope you are waiting for this book. It will be out, God willing, very soon. And you will have a feel, a touch, and a sight of it. So with that, I wish you well. May you blossom in whatever you do and aspire to be the best versions of yourselves. Writing this book is meant to inspire. It's meant to build people's character, and especially young men. This is a book for men. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and share this video to support us. We are heading to 1,000 subscribers and welcome you to be part of this journey. Thank you.